Had one met my parents, Bram Lopes Cardozo and Irma Fernandez Robles, in 1945, one would wonder, what will be with these two young immigrants? My father had come to New York from Suriname, Dutch Guiana. The late Ivan and Sophie Solomon, parents of Charles and Elle Spentine, urged him to move to New York and helped him secure a position at the Spanish and Portuguese synagogue. My mother, who was born in Suriname, where her ancestors had lived since 1730, was working in the Pentagon under a diplomatic visa and would have to find a way to become a U.S. citizen. Fast forward to 1951, where they got married and built their renowned home salon with the wide open door, polyglot of languages, delicious food, and soaring zemirot. After the Six-Day War, my mother was asked to assume the chairmanship of American Friends of Misgav Ladach Hospital, a woman and babies hospital, originally in the Old City, that had been supported for years by Sfardim around the world. Today, Misgav Ladach and Bikur Cholim no longer exist. All have been folded into Shaare Zedek. My sister Judy and I decided that support of the NICU and purchase of giraffes that help fragile newborns would be the perfect way to memorialize our parents.
Reverend Cardozo and Irma Cardozo were literally larger-than-life personalities on the Upper West Side. Their impact was felt greatly, and all those who knew them really felt like they brought so much to their lives. And it is very clear that all of those traits were passed down to their daughters, Debbie and Judy. Debbie and Judy reached out to me and explained that their mother's first yahrzeit was approaching in November, and they wanted to do something to actually honor the memory of both their parents. And they thought, what better way to honor these amazing two people than by doing a project in the neonatal intensive care unit when babies was such an important part of both our parents' lives.
The Cardozos' impact is really through the personal connection through individuals. They were uncanny in their ability to mix and ask and care and advise and help really so many people within the congregation. And that was just an incredible talent that they both have in very different ways. One more quiet, one more assertive, but really touched a huge amount of people.
Bram Cardozo, the Chazan, beautiful, real Sephardic, soft, beautiful voice, sweet voice. Irma, the backbone of the synagogue, whether it's her Hachnasat Orchim, her Bikur Cholim, the sisterhood, every aspect of the synagogue, Irma was involved in. And both Bram and Irma made sure that they would bring people in and get them involved as well.
For anybody that was raised in Spanish and Portuguese, they were an impact on the way that we viewed the community, and the Spanish and Portuguese as a whole has been a very focal part of my childhood religious experience, which came hand in hand with the Cardozos. In the years to come, it is great to see that as part of your trajectory in life in general.
I know that the Cardozos loved Israel, loved caring, really were concerned about individuals. And I know Shaare Zedek was always an institution that they took very seriously and were committed to. I think the ethos of the institution as a place in Jerusalem that cares for all, but has in its core Jewish values and Jewish heritage, really appealed to them.
Bram and Irma loved Eretz Yisrael. They loved Israel. After Amsterdam, Israel was their favorite place. And they realized that Shaare Zedek was so important to the state of Israel and to the world at large. That's why Shaare Zedek is in their family's blood.
Our sages said, Tov Shem mi shemen tov, v'yom hamavet b'yom hivaledo. Better a good name than the finest oil, and the day of death than the day of birth. Our parents' journey is over. Their ship is back in the port, having accomplished so much. They live on in the hundreds of young people they taught and inspired, and now they will live on in thousands of babies to be born in Shaare Zedek.